Powerhouse Rumble match where we saw Chapter 1. Carpenter barely won that one. Carpenter thought he had the pin first, and he did. Battle-tested Ben thought he had the submission, but it was literally a photo finish. And now the grudge match is on. These two have had a very, very short amount of time to recover. And literally, barely an hour after they had their first collision in Hell on Earth, now it's one-on-one. So no one will interfere now, we anticipate. And it's battle-tested Ben trying to slap the taste out of Jack Carpenter's mouth. And battle-tested Ben referred to Jack Carpenter as Bob the Builder. So I was gonna beat. We'll leave the daylights out of him. And the judgment will be his for the 1st Range Battalion. Battle-tested Ben with military experience. Arguably super aggressive and intense. In the Hell on Earth Powerhouse Rumble match is Carpenter, an expert technician on the mat. Well, he rode down battle-tested Ben, and he's definitely showing some wear and tear to one of his arms, his left arm in particular.
Come on, just like pull my hair.
Very, very hard-nosed style in the ring. Battle-tested Ben has great acceleration, and he gets sometimes very, very impressive strength. Well, we see a test of strength between these two. Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Who will get the advantage? Carpenter down on the mat first. Well, this guy's like a magician on the mat, and he's so quick with transitions, counters, and reversals. Battle-tested Ben with the height advantage and maybe the strength advantage as he uses his leg strength to press Carpenter backwards into the corner, but Carpenter with the speed and wherewithal to escape. And battle-tested Ben not defending himself well against the striking of Carpenter as Carpenter whips battle-tested Ben into the opposite neutral corner. And battle-tested Ben now firing back, using the ring as a weapon. And Carpenter's back absorbed the buckles hard, but Carpenter brings up the boot. Oh, wow! That will crush the calves and the ankles real bad. Oh, a sliding German suplex. Very innovative, very creative. And battle-tested Ben scores with a big takedown to take advantage of Carpenter already in this match. And battle-tested Ben used a lot of energy to execute that move, and he's distracted by the fans on the outside. You cannot afford to waste your time against Jack Carpenter in PWX. Oh, wow! The baseball slide drop kick was countered, and Carpenter was trapped between the ring and the skirt itself. Battle-tested Ben, fully intent on taking Carpenter and ripping him apart piece by piece, limb from limb. And once again, battle-tested Ben using the ring as a weapon. The ring has multiple hard surfaces. It's not just the solid steel beam. He's already used the buckles and the stomach. And battle-tested Ben pushing the left shoulder as he leaves the ring. And the leg drop traps the left arm, and he's got a grapevine. Carpenter might have to give this up. And one thing that battle-tested Ben brings to the ring is that unrelenting pressure. Carpenter with a counter. What a jawbreaker. And now, battle-tested Ben might be seeing 3 of everything. As he turns around, beats a drop kick right to the jaw and the chest. Carpenter set for himself. He's done with tag team competition. He wants to go at it alone and go for singles gold, but he's got to get past this opponent. opponent. Wow! Carpenter miscalculated. Ran directly at battle-tested Ben. He got lofted onto his back, and he almost lost it right there. Carpenter admits he dropped the ball, selecting tag team partners as battle-tested Ben tries to work over the left knee of Carpenter. Battle-tested Ben really twisting and turning and torquing at that right leg and now that right arm. A tandem submission hold. Carpenter looking for a new beginning on his quest to get championship gold, has already qualified for a title shot at the Hell on Earth Championship against Sanji, the Silent Warrior, in the future. And incidentally, Silent Warrior Sanji's got a shot at Noriega's Lucha Libre title impending in the future. It's like everything is connecting the dots around here. The battle-tested Ben wants to be in the thick of the fray himself. Carpenter refuses to give up. Battle-tested Ben trying to push Carpenter's limits to their fullest as Carpenter collapses and barely grabs the bottom rope in time. And Carpenter cannot afford to lose his patience like he has in the past. And again, battle-tested Ben isolating one of the knees of Carpenter.
Hey, shut up!
Ben is edgy. He can become unhinged. And Carpenter's got to be careful because despite the technical skill of Carpenter, this Ben has a killer instinct that Carpenter has to be prepared for. Carpenter gets out of the way. High-flying Bushido knee smash. Ben's down. Carpenter's down. Who's going to get up first?
1, 2, 3.
There's no doubt about it. Carpenter's got to switch some things up if he's got a shot of winning in singles action in PWX. Relying on tag team partners. Waiting for things to happen. It's not going to happen the way that Carpenter expects. Sometimes you have to make it happen.
22!
Ben's on his feet. Jack's on his feet. Carpenter ducks the clothesline. High flying forearm.
Get him!
Back elbow. But Ben keeps getting up. Up and under move. Spinning neck breaker.
That's it!
Ben's down. Will this be it? Oh, 2 count there. Carpenter growing a little frustrated with the fact that he hit. It's a great combination. A string of attacks on a sequence and couldn't put away his very impressive challenger right here.
You would be tested!
Carpenter tried the knees in the corner, but Ben easily caught him in midair and put him in a seated position on the top rope in support.
Come on!
Oh no! Ben kicked the rope from out underneath Carpenter, and he's been straddled on that middle turnbuckle pad in support. He can't be choked in this hold in the corner. You gotta break that, Dave. He pushed the referee down. That could be caught. That's it. This has gone too far. He's losing his mind. Somebody's gotta stop this. Oh, he didn't hit him on his head. That's ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, battle-tested Ben has been disqualified! Your winner by disqualification, Jack Carpenter!
Shut your mouth, man. Piece of garbage.
Abuse to the official, calling him garbage, leaving Carpenter dumped on